Welcome, my name is Alyssa. 8 years ago, I started this YouTube channel, and since then I have loved to disconnect off the ways of social media. How many of us are sick and tired of social media, yet we find ourselves returning back to it like a dog returns to its vomit? You can enjoy this video if you want, but I encourage you to create and isolate. Welcome, it snowed. As you can see, I'm still in my slippers. I'm gonna go get a coffee and then we're cutting down a tree today, so that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna get an Americano going this morning, which I normally don't do, but we're out of milk, so we can pick it up today, it'll be fine, but okay, so that makes it an Americano espresso, hot water. If you're out of milk and don't want to do a full-on latte, do more water. And we do actually have creamer right now, which we normally don't have. But I got some for the winter festivities, a mocha. I used to not be addicted and drink a lot of coffee, but since getting that machine for my birthday in March, it's made me get caffeine headaches. Thankfully I had cream because I have not come to just espresso yet. We have a pine tree, one, maybe two that need to come down. Sadly, we would much rather keep them. We want to plant a bunch of trees, we just haven't yet. And then we even have a walnut tree that needs to come down. When the storms get bad, it's kind of like suspicious that something could happen and fall on our son's room. So that would not be a joy. Right here, it's so cute. It needs to go down to the basement. It was my husband's, like a little Christmas bear the year he was born. I think it's adorable. And then this bookshelf, it's gonna go to my sister-in-law. She's having a daughter, so I thought maybe like a dollhouse or something, but we used it for books and that's what she wants to use it for. And then paint the top. I meant to paint it anyways. These are our 3 pine trees. We had a swing in between these two. It's cute. It was here when we bought that place, the house, the place. It's up here, it's dead. It's killing off this one. We're trying to save as many as we can. It will look kind of silly once this tree is removed because you see how full it is. Pine is not a hardwood, so I don't believe we can burn it in our wood burner unless it like seasons for a long time. I don't know.
We never dreamed it'd get this bad.
Seriously. What was that? Tree's getting ready to fall.
Oh.
This is our 4th tree all together. Yeah, it sucks because, especially evergreen trees, Grant and I absolutely love evergreens, but Can't believe it's not fallen yet. We've taken down a few at my parents' too for firewood. And then tomorrow Grant's going back to his uncle's to cut down more with his dad. I just walked by and saw them getting down doing snow angels. So cute, Bob. No! I'm upstairs to get the boys' pine block. Try to wedge in the tree. Grant got his chains all stuck in it. All that work for her to come down so fast. I don't even know if I got it on video. Woohoo! I know, babe, but it was dying. Oh, you got lots of work to do in your home.
There we go. I'm trying to build my living room right here. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. My kitchen is over there somewhere. I'm gonna get after to build it later when I'm done with this.
Like a fool, I assume our troubles will just dissipate. Why do we wait to change until it's too late? We're a cauldron on the fire, ready to erupt, with the blood moon sinking over us.
Sad to see the tree down, but it needed to go. Jed, did you fall? He loves the snow. It's so funny. Color of trees and bark and pine, that's like the best colors ever, brown and green.
Down.
Good boy. This has been so much fun. Back here, I love this little, it's like a little stretch of woods, ever so little, but it's so fun, especially in the winter. That's the way we go in the summer, but I think this is gonna be a better entrance. The boys' picnic table back here, it's extra special in the winter time. As you can see, it goes on and on and on. We've cleared out a lot of it. It was just overgrown and brush, and now the kids can come back here. They climb the tree. There's some sections back here that get tight and then it opens up again, but it's just so fun. See, we cleared all the way through there. You can see these moments here, like these little magical almost, but not magical. It's Jesus, it's his creation, truly. I mean, that's actually a huge part that brought me back to God too, is because looking at his creation and just his creativity and just the awe of it, like how unique everything is, the little snow droplets on each individual leaf and everything. But just these moments in God's creation when my kids are just playing and having a space like this for them to explore and adventure and know of Jesus in his creation, I'm just like, thank you, Lord, because the fact that we even got a country home in general, let alone on the acreage we got, and the beauty and all the trees, and like sometimes you just get farmland and you have to try to grow that yourself. And so it's like for our children to grow up and they can grow up like their dad. And I always wanted a boy to be like my husband, because he is respectful, opens the car door for you, just manly. He loves to work with his hands, and that's like lost. So I always wanted to raise a little mini Grant, and then we had my first Weston Grant. God is just way too good and faithful and delivers things that you don't even realize you need. I'm just in awe with him. Time to check on the chicken girls. Get them some food. Get the door. Hi, babies. Rake around their bedding. I'm pulling up to a stop sign now, going 10 miles per hour, but I'm gonna stop here. Evergreen trees, I literally think are so beautiful. And my best friend lives in Washington, and when I went to visit her, hopefully the audio is okay, I don't know where the mic is here. The trees there are so green and so tall. Like, I couldn't get over it. And then in Ohio where we live, it's so flat. But there's like hills, so like a Walmart could be up here, and then you like drive down a hill to go to like a mall or something. I don't know, auto parts store, whatever. But like it's like hilly, and there's just like these insanely tall, stunningly beautiful green evergreen trees, and it's just so beautiful. And we have a lot of evergreens around where our house is located. Just so beautiful. Like, again, just how blessed we are. We've always wanted to be in the country, but as young as we were when we got the house, we were 22 or 22, I think. And I'm 26 now. So I was 23 when we got this house, and we weren't even looking. We were so okay with our not even 1,000 square foot home. Like, we were not looking, and God just put it in our lap. This is a road, my husband said after we had seen the house, walked through it. I was just like doing it for fun, whatever. Completely plowed, and there's absolutely no cars. I'll be focusing on the road, but I'll chat this little bit. This road, I told myself when I was in high school working on a shed with my grandpa, it was my dream road to live on. And when he told me that, I looked at him, I'm like, are you kidding? You can't tell me that. It makes me want the house just a little bit more, you know? Like, that's so cute. It's just a materialistic thing, right? Like, it's just something we like visually and enjoy, but God sure just has blessed us. Like, he blessed us with an amazing Christian friends that really helped me with coming to know Jesus, because I saw them live out the Bible. Like, that was insane to me. And to see people who still have questions on the Bible, but have like read it their whole life, that actually read their Bible every day and have that joy and like just want to worship the Lord any day, any hour, and just daily conversations via text message with them, questions, things that they just learned. Like, God just literally blessed us over and over, and I couldn't get over it because I'm someone that I do not like to drive, like at all. I'm very much a homebody, and they live, one's like my neighbor and the other one lives like 5 minutes away. Where's I getting at with that? Rant. I don't know. This Stanley, I feel so bougie with it. My friend Amanda asked me to be her matron of honor, and it was in there. I was like, are you kidding me? These are so expensive. Like, aren't they $50 or something? And other really awesome things. I should show that when I get home. That's fun. And I've been drinking out of it, drinking water so well. It's gonna be so great, or it is so great. It is all country roads going there, but I'm gonna put the camera away and then I'll talk just once I get home. But I love driving to get milk. Well, I don't like driving, I think that's what I was saying, and I really don't. But going to get milk, it makes me, it's fun, I guess, because it's like once a week, a little short distance, and I think, and I like thinking. Okay, bye.
A single word can bring you closer. Break the silence with a whisper. There comes a swift and gentle aid. When you call upon the name, Jesus.
Home, and I have my chicken noodle soup from last night, but my husband had to go to work quickly for a meeting, and the boys are down for naps. So where my mind was going at with just like the gratitude and the thankfulness, this home is not, it's a temporary holding place for us in the grand scheme of things. Even if we're here our entire lives and die here, like, it's temporary. All this stuff, this material, none of it's going with us, and it's so fleeting. None of it matters, but one name, Jesus. I thought I heard someone moving upstairs. But I was really seeking heaven. That's where like my mind was at for like the 4 months or so until I understood Jesus on the cross. I just wasn't comprehending heaven. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna go to heaven, but I wanted, but I know that there's eternity, and I know hell is real, and I know heaven is real. And right, heaven, eternity is written on every man's heart, and we'll never know the beginning from the beginning to the end of what God has done, his goodness. I had known Jesus in high school. I was baptized, and I came to knowing who he is and having a relationship with Jesus and following him. But I had such a view of like perfection on Christians. I felt condemned after I made one mistake, and I thought, you know, I'm not fit for heaven anymore. Like I don't know, I felt condemned, and that was from the enemy. The enemy will condemn us to pull us away from God, and God will convict us to bring us closer to him. And so I ran from God for like, that's what I say, like I ran for like 8 years or something. And then in March, I started questioning things, and there was 2 deaths like back to back. I didn't know her, but it's like, that's insane. And like, just, I knew I had to pray for her, but I felt like I was too far from God. So I never once like prayed to God because I didn't like know how. I thought I was like, it's making me emotional now. I thought I was like too dirty. My camera died, but God used those 2 people completely separate. They don't know each other. In the beginning of me seeking God in heaven and wanting to understand that, he used them then. And then like 6 months or something later, he used them again, both to very severe medical things happening. And it was just crazy. Like God's, here it is. And then months later, 2 same exact people at the same exact time, both times. They don't know each other, but God really used them in my testimony, because with that exact week, that this happened. I was like, I have to figure this out. And I just slowly, like, I couldn't pray for them because I thought I was too far away from God. I would turn on worship music and I would just like, I wouldn't even talk to God and be like, I'm using this to pray on their behalf. I guess like my mind, my spirit, I don't know. I was like, okay, this is like, Lord, use this to pray for them, is like why I was doing it. But I don't think I ever vocalized that word out because I don't think I prayed to him at all vocally. But I would keep the worship music and I was like doing this on behalf of this friend, on behalf of this friend. And then I would go out to the apple trees and I'm like cutting them in the spring. I was listening to sermons and I just started listening to things, and no scripture, no reading the word, but songs and sermons online. That's what helps me. I don't know. God's timing with friendships. Like, I would want good friendships for my kids, but I never thought about for myself. And then I get placed these friends that just live so close, and God just knows, like, it's almost like humorous, like he just knows, like, okay, this is who Alyssa needs. And then we would just go to barn church. They don't call it that, who runs it, but me and my one friend do, and like the kids would. In the winter time, it's so cold out in the barn, so we go inside the house and it's just like a home worship type thing. But we didn't go to any like church building for months. We just went there and we just learned there. These things that we can see are insanely beautiful and so creative. He is the master of creation, so complex. Like, can we even imagine what eternity is? Can we even imagine what heaven is like? Grass singing, all of creation singing, animals, beauty, nothing dead, no sickness, no illness. I want to be in heaven, but while he has me here, he has me here. But I long to be home with him. There's more. Just here is like a little grain in the sand. There's also hell. And so I don't want to like do any like fear provoking, because that just eyes on Jesus. But the devil is real. He's a schemer. If there's any prayer requests, I would love to pray for you. I've got my husband's boots on. And he put our H welcome mat here. I think it looks silly not by the front door, but I'm letting him have it, have his moment, do his thing. The dogs definitely want the chicken's food. Tell you that much. Here, girlies and gent. Enjoy your nasty food that you love so much. Got some cereal, oatmeal, banana. Ew, that smells like gag worthy. Enjoy. Enjoy your night. My hands are so cold. I'm thinking of the amount of beauty that God's creation is, but the power. Like the wind the other night, this tree is absolutely so tall. And the wind was absolutely ripping. You could hear it so bad. And I'm like looking out our bedroom window. And I'm just like in awe at the power and the force and the damage that like wind can even do, or a beautiful huge tree can do. The awe of God and the fear of God, his beauty and his splendor and his wonderfulness, and what he can give us, the inheritance, what he can give us. Look at me. What Jesus does give us through his blood, and the inheritance and life eternal. Like amazement beyond words that we can't even think to understand. Adjectives and colors that we don't even know about. Beautiful. But then the power of and force and devastation that can also come. The snow is so gorgeous and the cold, but think of like Antarctica and like frostbite and dying out in the snow, or like the mountains. I can't even imagine how beautiful mountains are. How beautiful like a lion is, how beautiful an eagle is. Oh my goodness, we've been seeing so many bald eagles, and like there's a nest kind of close to our house. It's huge. Like Grant said that an eagle's nest can hold a car. So like the nest is absolutely insane. But then the power, if that thing fell on you. The awe of God. All right, let's go in and make some tortillas for my little man.
Oh, hot dang.
I'm waiting for you to skedaddle. Love you. It's working out there, Ben.
I feel the pull in all directions. I hear the bullets ricochet. I look around and see the whole world breaking. Oh, where do you go?
Oregano.
With nowhere
Sweet pepper. Yummy. Just a dash. Whatever. Just do it all. Oh, and then how much salt? We'll just do kind of a lot. Brought me from the darkness into glorious light. There is nothing stronger than the wonder-working power of the blood. The blood that is called a sons and daughters. You're ransomed by your Father. I got a hole nut through the blood. The blood. Grandpa call you? What's up? About the dump trailer or the trailer for tomorrow? Turkey. Light. It always looks like that. Wait till the seasoning goes in it.
there comes a swift and gentle aid. When you call upon the name,
I added some smoked paprika for the color and the flavor, I guess. But I'm opening a new one of these Greek yogurts. The top is always goofy to me. And then we use this for sour cream. So the sour cream-ish thing. Tortillas.
Tortillas.
Mango sauce. Peach salsa. Salsa from the garden. Daddy. Ding dong. Ding dong. Quite the green thing going on. As I put away the kids' clothes, I see what I can get rid of. And literally 3 green shirts for 24 months. I loved them in that. So sweet. These were all thrifted. I don't buy anything like brand new. 2T. He just wore this actually, but it was a little too small. And then I loved him in this one. I keep a lot of material of the clothes that they wear, and I can like make stuff out of it. And this one is one I think I really am going to keep because I love the stripes, the green and white, but also this one was, he wore it all the time. This is in a 3T, so from my oldest to my youngest, now this can be my youngest. And how just funny, 3 green go and 1 green comes in. So anyways, that's all. It is nighttime. I'm gonna go read books to the boys and go. I didn't want to ever film in the room, so this is like the only clip you'll get, but you'll get, ew, it's weird. Good night. Thank you for watching. In any situation, if it's like a fear at night, a nightmare, anything, situation with a relationship in your life, anything, even a blessing. One thing to remember always is the name of Jesus. It's powerful because of his blood. His blood makes his name powerful. He is God. That makes his name powerful. Okay, Jesus, Jesus.